We have a pretty big problem. Good morning. We are about to go to another horse show, and Nacho is going with us, so he's about to get his first horse show experience, and he has no idea what's in store for him. It's Bacardi, Roxy, and now Pablo going because Bits bruised his hoof. So yeah, no horse show for Bits this weekend again. Maybe he will go to another show some point this year. I'm gonna head in and get the horses fed and get Bits taken care of, and then we'll be ready to go. Are you ready, you little monster? No. Nacho, no. You're not a pony. We have a pretty big problem. You put the tack trunk in backwards.
I did not put it in backwards. I put it in wheels first. That's the way
You put it in backwards. You want to have the part where you open in the front.
We're not getting in that tack trunk until we get in the tack. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
No, I won't be. Hi, buddy. Nacho's on his way to his first show. Are you excited, Nacho? That's a yes. Pablo was the first one I schooled at the horse show, and he was honestly so good today. Like, I was on him for maybe 20 minutes and he was just really good, so he didn't do a whole lot at all. After Pablo, I got the other one of my horses, Bacardi, done. Bacardi was a little nervous today. He seemed relaxed at first, but I think there were like police sirens going off, and that combined with all the other horses got him a little worried. Bacardi jumped in the warm-up ring today because the ring he was showing in was set for hunters, so it didn't feel worth it to school over those jumps when he wasn't going to have to see them at all tomorrow. He did go hack around in the ring once it cleared out a bit though. The last one left to school today was Roxy. I went ahead and got on her before Bella and Chloe. Roxy had to see both rings today because although Chloe was for sure showing in the indoor ring, it was undecided if Bella's division would remain in the outdoor ring or be moved inside, so we made sure Roxy saw all the jumps today. Bella schooled Roxy in both rings as well, that way she could have a feel for how the lines rode and feel prepared for whatever ring her division ended up in. Child, don't do that. Nacho! Please be careful, buddy. Once Bella was done, Chloe got to hop on and do a little bit on Roxy as well. And don't worry, Roxy got a nice little vacation after the show because she worked really hard this weekend. Once Chloe was done, we were all done riding for the day, and all that was left was to get Roxy taken care of, feed the horses, and make sure the tack was clean. That's such a good thing you found, Nacho. I'm so proud of you.
Yay, you found it!
You worked so hard.
You worked so
Dude, you're a mess. You're dragging twine. Your leash is underneath you. After a brief pit stop to take Nacho to the hotel, it was off to dinner. After feeding, cleaning my horses' stalls, and getting them fresh water, I hopped on Bacardi to go hack him around the ring. While I was on Bacardi, Bella took Roxy to hack in the indoor ring because her division had officially been moved there, so that's where both her and Chloe would be showing. Bella was the first one to show today. This was her second time in the 2-3 division that she's doing this year. It was honestly kind of a rough day, but she had a pretty decent trip here. Bacardi was next to show today. He did the .95 jumpers. I could not for the life of me get it together on this horse this weekend. I was pretty frustrated with myself after each of our rounds, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. Bacardi was a saint. I definitely did not make his job easier this weekend.
Did that work? Did you get that hole in there?
Little Pablo came through today. He was the most relaxed he's been in the ring since I've been showing him this year. He stayed pretty rideable around the whole course both trips, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever put a full trip of his in a vlog. There's still things I'd like to be better, but I think there was a lot of improvement from him this weekend. When Pablo was done jumping, I thought I had enough time to get Chloe's short stirrup trips done before I needed to go get on Pablo again for his under saddle, but my ring moved a little faster than I anticipated, so Chloe got her first trip done, and then I had to get on Pablo and run down to my ring to under saddle. Okay, so we didn't run, we fast walked our way to the ring. Either way, we hustled our little butts there because I really didn't feel like getting yelled at for holding the ring up. Pablo went literally from his stall right into the under saddle. He was so good though and got second in the under saddle. I then hustled my butt back to Chloe's ring to get her and our show day done. This morning my mom helped me get the horses taken care of so that I'd have time to get on 2 horses before the show started. I decided that I wanted to get on Roxy this morning to see if I could make it a little better before the girls showed her today. And then I took Bacardi down to his ring. He was much more relaxed today, so I didn't have to spend as much time on him this morning, which was great because I wasn't on him as early as I wanted to be. We didn't look at the results until this morning, but Bella was reserve champion in her division yesterday. Bacardi finished up his .95 division today, and I again just couldn't get it together. I think I was actually worse than I was yesterday, but here are some of the decent parts. Chloe was the next one to show. Her and Roxy looked really good warming up. The first 4 jumps of our first trip were fine, and then after that things kind of took an abrupt turn. I'm gonna just leave it at things didn't go to plan and it was a learning experience. I did make the decision to scratch everything Chloe and Bella were entered in because at that point I think Roxy needed some time to hang out with me. The timing of it at least worked out because there was an open division about to go but they hadn't started yet, so I was able to add that on Roxy. What you're watching right now is Roxy's second trip. She had some solid trips and got some ribbons out of a decent sized division. I wish the girls could have shown her today, but I'm glad I was able to still have something to show her in so that it could end on a better note for her. This whole show was a good reminder to stay humble and remember that things don't always go the way you want them to. The girls are far more aware of what their homework is on Roxy and hopefully more motivated to work on their weaknesses now. Pablo went right after Roxy and finished out our show weekend. He did the baby greens again today and had some pretty good trips. He won both of our fences and was second in the undersaddle to finish champion of the division today. This pony, for as much crap as I like to give him, is honestly pretty good. He goes right from the stall to the ring with no prep. He doesn't need to see the jumps. In fact, he didn't do a warm-up at all this weekend. He went right in for his first trip. And when he's not spazzing about the lead change, he's pretty rideable if you understand how to ride a forward pony. I'm so proud of how Pablo was this weekend, and it was a lot of fun to see him go around with some maturity. How does that not bother you?
Because the wheels.
You like the wheels in.
You don't have to fight it.